welcome to the opening episode of the Crimsafe Endurance Countdown as we look ahead to the Pirtek Enduro Cup. My name's Ben Beasley and I'm joined by one of the big Enduro stars in Warren Luff. Luffy, first of all, before we get into the series, big championship is always in the background, but that seems to go out the window when we talk about the Enduro Cup.
Yeah, look, the Enduros are that fantastic time of the year where it's everything's up for grabs, and obviously, look, the championships are still well at play. But as everyone knows, it's if you can't win the championship, the one that everyone wants to win is Bathurst. So it's that exciting time of the year for both the teams and drivers, but also the fans out there. So I think we're going to see some fantastic racing, and who knows, we might even see a few upset results again like we did last year.
And at this time of the year, especially for teams that aren't really in the championship hunt, this is their time to shine. And the first team we're going to concentrate on is Erebus Motorsport. This is the third year of them running in the Mercedes platform. You've got the Davison brothers, Will and Alex, in one car. And then in the other car, we've got Ash Walsh joining with Jack LeBrock. A bit of a mixture of youth and experience, really. Yeah,
look, they've really got sort of the best of both worlds. Obviously, the experience of both Will and Alex, as you said, in the lead car. Those guys have got plenty of Bathurst experience. Obviously, Will has won there in the past. So those guys will be obviously very strong. They finished fourth at Bathurst last year. But obviously, as we spoke about, it's the consistency across those three races that's going to obviously be very important. The youthfulness of the other two guys in the second car, I think those guys are going to be realistically looking for sort of top 10, maybe even a top 5 finish. But again, as we saw at Bathurst last year, anything is possible. We saw a lot of surprises there.
Well, the Davison brothers actually finished fourth at Bathurst last year. And let's hear from them and the rest of the team.
So heading into the Enduros, Will, Sandown, with brother Alex again. How are things shaping up for the first of the Enduros?
Yeah, I mean, we're really pumped to have the privilege to drive together again. Last year's Enduros were hit and miss. We obviously had a fourth at Bathurst, but yeah, a few things didn't roll our way at Sandown and Gold Coast. So yeah, to get the chance again to put it right, we're pumped. Alex hasn't done as much as he would have liked this year, so I know he's chomping at the bit to get back behind the wheel, and yeah, hopefully we're going for glory. You know, we've had a win this year, and we're going for glory. We've got a stronger package than 12 months ago, and hopefully iron out a few of the little issues that we had in the big races. So yeah, I think we're in with a good shot.
I mean, you've been really starved of competition laps this year, which is pretty much the leanest year you've had in your career. But you must be sort of nice and fresh in a way, I guess, for the three big ones.
It's a glass half full attitude for sure. No, it's not ideal. I'd much rather be racing every weekend, that's for sure. But I know these cars well enough now, and every time I hopped in last year, even if I hadn't driven for a while, I felt pretty comfortable straight away and tend to be able to get down to a reasonable pace immediately. But definitely from now on, I'll be getting quite a few laps in the car, which, you know, half-hour session doesn't sound like much, but for the co-drivers who struggle to get more than 10 laps in a run throughout the year, it's like Christmas. So get those two events, as I said, a couple of ride days, and the test before Sandown is the crucial one. Should be right up to speed.
Jack, you've run full-time DVS a couple of seasons now, but stepping up to the main game for the Enduros, you must be pretty excited.
Yeah, definitely really wrapped to get a seat in the Enduros this year. So yeah, teaming up with Ash Walsh and Erebus Motorsport, so very grateful for the opportunity, and yeah, just really looking forward to getting out there and having a crack.
What do you think is going to be the toughest part of being in that field? Like, the intensity of those races is another level compared to DVS.
Yeah, definitely, it's going to step up again. So just have to go out there and try to keep our nose clean and do a good job. But no, I'm looking forward. I think we'll be right. I've done a 12-hour a couple of times. The intensity in those races are very high as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be right, but we'll see how we go.
And you've had a couple of runs in the car during practice. Do you feel comfortable? Is it quite a bit different to the DVS car?
Yeah, it's definitely different there. Obviously, being a generation upgrade, I suppose you call it. So yeah, there's little bits and pieces that are different coming from my FPR Dunlop Series cars. So yeah, we'll see how we go, but we've done plenty of laps now, so I'm sure we'll be right.
You're a left foot breaker, like a couple of guys like Chris Pither, actually your DVS teammate is too, and Ash is. Does it help that your co-driver is left foot too?
Yeah, definitely. We've actually set the car up now, so both our feet are pretty much straight, or our legs are straight, in line with the brake pedal. So it's definitely an advantage. You know, it's long races. We're not having to bring our leg across. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a good thing, and it's good to be able to compare data that way as well.
That's a look at Erebus Motorsport as we look forward to Sandown, Bathurst and the Gold Coast. Stay tuned here to speedcafe.com as we head through the Pirtek Enduro Cup here on the Crimsafe Endurance Countdown.
shut the door on scary. With the one and only Crimsafe. Installed by licensed Crimsafe technicians, partnered with Crime Stoppers. Up to 15 years warranty. If it's not Crimsafe, it's not Crimsafe. Only at licensed dealers. Visit crimsafe.com.au.